called wandering officers, and KHU 11 investigates discovered nearly 200 of them in the Houston area who resigned or were fired for misconduct at one agency, then later rehired by another.
It started with Jeremy Rogowski's reports on the Coffee City Police Department, which was shut down after our stories aired. Tonight, Jeremy's breaking down why some say the system is broken and the new law that aims to fix it.
Stop. We found case after case of cops who crossed the line and managed to get a job somewhere else. 184 of these wandering officers just in the Houston area over the past 4 years.
It is an issue that plagues the industry.
Greg Stevens hopes to turn that around. He's the new head of the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, the agency that licenses cops.
There were real issues, there were real problems. The legislature could see that. They took real steps in the right direction to begin to solve those issues and those problems.
One of those steps, getting rid of the check-a-box system of letting officers go, with broad categories of honorable, general, or dishonorable discharge. In the past, if cops got a negative rating, they often would appeal.
And more often than not, they were getting them reversed to get an honorable discharge.
And there's another problem, says Luis Soberan. He researched wandering officers going back 10 years in Texas.
When an officer was leaving Agency A, getting fired from Agency A, they might strike a deal to say, I am not going to litigate this further with you if you just give me an honorable discharge. Or a chief might say, I do not want the hassle of a drawn-out internal affairs process, so let me just give you an honorable and let you go.
Sign the letter, make it better?
Yeah.
But as we know,
they continued to get hired at other agencies again and again and again.
Going forward, cops who resign before getting fired won't get off the hook. Why? Agencies must complete an internal investigation into alleged misconduct.
And that is one of the very best things out of this new legislation.
All of those investigations must be sent to TCOL, which will require hiring agencies to review them.
You will be able to get a more complete picture, and hopefully the complete picture, to make an informed decision as to whether or not to hire this individual.
But at the end of the day, it's still the local agency's call to hire and fire. TCOL can only sanction a cop's license in limited cases for not completing required training or committing a crime. The new law does not give TCOL any more power.
in terms of wandering officers, if you have these problematic officers, the logical question would be, why not just yank their license?
I agree with you.
And the answer?
We'll see. I'll be interested to see where we go from here.
Now, the ink on this new law is still very much wet. TCOL advisory committees are working on writing policies to best implement it and are required to submit those by the 1st of the month. Jeremy Rogowski, KHU 11 Investigates.
Online right now, how this story and these cases unfolded. We have all of Jeremy Rogowski's stories on Coffee City on our KHU 11 Plus app. It is free to download on Roku, Fire, and Apple TV.